All right. So yesterday I bought some calls on Qs into the close. So those are up 145% here. So I had to trim those. Let's see here. Trim. Amazing, right? Amazing plays. I'll just post it here real quick. What's that? Third one. Okay. So it's still holding, but it looks like it wants to start coming down, which I don't like the look of that candle. I may cut this. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut it. All right. So enough is enough, right? Swing. Okay, and I'll show you how much I made. Take a snapshot real quick. It was a $6,000 trade for me. So that one went well. I shouldn't even trade at the moment, but let's see what else we can get into. It's been a nice couple days for me with these wins. I'm really sticking to these levels that I like. Alright, the only thing that's dropping for me is Shopify. Okay, let me just get out of these. Shop. Yep, there it goes. I knew it. Just by that candle, it didn't look good. I could tell this is, we'll see, it's still in the range, but I'm not putting that much money on the line for a maybe. And shop is, I'm going to reverse. Yeah. Yeah, we're starting to drop here. Okay. Let me get some Q puts now. Just making sure I'm out of every position that I'm in from yesterday. Q's. I had shop here. It's not holding at all though. Well, we'll see. No, it's not holding because it's under the, when I see it under all this, kind of like an umbrella, it's probably not going to hold. I had APP. That one was a great one. Let me make sure that's all closed. It was for earnings, an earnings play. Let's see. Okay. And now I'm going to try some Q puts. Let me see if this, because it's going to hold on to this level. So let's see if it's even worth it or not. You'll see there's support right here. So we're trapped in a level. We may just have to wait. Yesterday, I woke up late, which is funny, but it actually saved me because yesterday morning was very choppy. So I woke up late and I said, okay, forget it. I'll go have coffee, whatever. Notice this here though. This was a bit of a mess yesterday. And I got coffee, I did what I had to do. I came back, it was around 10:30. I sat down and I said, look how perfect this is now. It did a double bottom, but if I had gotten in, I'm looking at the 5 minutes of it. If I had gotten in here, I would have thought maybe calls, right? I always wait for a candle. I would have said, okay, no, forget that. Maybe puts, wait for the next candle. All right, it's holding, maybe calls. Get into this, and then this would have been like, huh. Wait for the next candle, undecided, next candle, red, right? We still haven't broken anything, but would lead me towards thinking puts, even though the 200's here. Then wait for this candle to say, okay, let me see. Okay, I'm not sure. This candle here reversing into this, you see the green line here? So the sticky levels that I call it, my resistance, stepping in and retesting the support to take off. This was the candle to get in. I got in here because I saw that double bottom. But this candle right here is the candle to get in, and boom. Right, look at this. So even yesterday, what I did in the close, I said, I think this is going to continue up. Right, I think it's going to continue up. So I got in around here. What time did I post this? What time did I post this? 2:13. So around here, this is when I said, okay. Really, I just looked to see what was happening, and it was holding here. So I said, I'm going to get some calls. After hours was a little scary, but, you know, that's because this was Trump, I believe, was speaking. But look at this move. Wow. So 100 and, what did I post? 100+% from getting in around here. All right, here to go up here. Not bad. Okay, this is holding actually now, the 200, but I'm going to make sure. I want to make sure. Oh, okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm still kind of tired this morning. Whoa, Amazon. Amazon's looking good. Netflix is trying to figure it out. Google looked good this morning. And it's, yeah, not ready yet. Alright, let's do a scan. We have a firm, ALB again, AMD, the Dutch Bros because of the earnings, Kava, Celsius back on, coin, lots of coin, wow. CoreWeave, Carvana, Duolingo because of the earnings, Lilly, MSTR, and Upstart. Coin actually may have a chance. Wait, let's see if I could get above this level. Looking interesting. Yeah, Duolingo skyrockets. It says 30% on boosted guidance. We'll have to check that. So this is the reason I want to wait for coin. Let's see, Duolingo. Same thing, some resistance there. That's what it looks like, so we'll keep an eye on that one. Tesla, we'll see if it's able to get above that 320, 330 level. Kind of looks we're going to come in here and reject. I'm going to put an alert a little bit lower to see if it does come up and then rejects. Because the 200 is here. So it may be trying to retest all the way above or below to drop. So we'll see. We'll see what that's doing. Nvidia is still trying to hold. Oh, there goes Tesla. Okay, let's keep an eye on that one. Q's is trying to reverse back up. Very nice. Let me see if anybody is, no, okay. I think Q's are going to have the same issue as Tesla. I think it may drop. The only thing is Q's has the 200 here as a support, and Tesla doesn't. Let's give it a minute. Let's see what happens. Looks like we're still fighting it out. Let's look to see where bank is today. Bank is not happy. Bank is heading down, so that's a clue for me, saying that we're going to head further down. It's not able to hold up here. Well, let's see if it's true today or not. Doesn't mean it's going to happen immediately, just says it's a possibility. Okay. It's starting to push up. I see bank is starting to hold here. And I see VIX here is holding also. All right, it's turning around. I'm looking at ES, how it's holding there, so I'm kind of hesitant because that can make it not flow together, right? Because it could keep us from going up. So waiting. Wow, so I also have an NVIDIA call, 185, was it? I bought yesterday at the close, 60%. Wow, okay, I'm taking a trim on that. So that was making, okay, so now we're looking at Tesla. Tesla's starting to move. Okay, I'm out of that. Very nice move there on NVIDIA. Overnight, I mean, I think that's going to be my thing. Overnight plays. Okay, Tesla, maybe. This is, like, I can't get into the Q calls because of this. This is preventing me. This here, you can see the 200. Not unless we get above that 200, and the 9 needs to be closer. It's too far away. The 9 here in the Qs is closer. But if they're not working together, it could just reverse. Okay, now the ES is starting to look better. There it is. There it is. Let's see if it's sustainable now. It's 10 o'clock. Let's see what news we have here for today. Wholesale inventories. Bostic is speaking. Okay. Bank is starting to turn around a little bit. VIX is starting to break, but this is not able to hold. Here we are.
This is a fresh June number. Expecting up to 10 comes in stronger than expected. Up 0.3. That's the biggest trade sales month over month change going back to March of this year when we were up 0.8, and the high water mark was February when we were up 2%. 2%. And we all know that's most likely anticipation getting in front of some of the issues that ended up coming out from Liberation Day and the pull forward. On the inventory side, this is a final read, which means the mid-month read, which was up 0.2%, gets downgraded to only up 0.1%. Up 0.1% equals where we were in April. To find a higher number, you go in March when it was up 0.3. The high water mark there was January of this year, where it was up 0.8%. We look at interest rates today and we see
Let's see if NVIDIA holds. So
basically, for the last 3 sessions, we closed at 422 on Jobs Friday. We've been hovering in the low 420s. Not a lot of volatility.
I'm going to give NVIDIA, we'll see if it can hold this 32. 50% is my last.
To the historic amount of $100 billion. Carl, back to you.
Let's get the latest on trade this morning. The president did announce 100% tariffs on chips unless companies build in the United States. A number of chip names moving higher on the exemptions part of that news. But Intel is sitting this one out after the president called for the company's CEO, Lip Tan, to resign, calling him, quote, highly conflicted. That comes after Republican Senator Tom Cotton questioned his ties to China. Let's bring in Megan Casella from Washington with the latest. Morning, Megan.
Amazon is looking amazing.
Sector to navigate this morning. But first, let's start with Intel. Here was the president's exact wording on the Intel CEO. He said, the CEO of Intel.
We had a position, didn't we, on Amazon?
Immediately. There is no other solution.
So it's almost back to being in a good position.
Intel publicly commenting on this one, but as you said, it does come after Senator Tom Cotton, an Arkansas Republican, claims that the Intel CEO controlled dozens, he says, of Chinese companies, including 8 that he says had ties to the Chinese People's Liberation Army. So much more to watch there with the president pressuring this CEO. Obviously, you saw the shares, you see the shares under pressure this morning, and also coming at the same time as that other big chip story. And as you mentioned, the exemptions part of this is going to be the key here. So take a listen to exactly what the president said last night.
We'll be putting a tariff on of approximately 100% on chips and semiconductors. But if you're building in the United States of America, there's no charge.
It's still very confusing. You see how this is down, this is up? I can't get in.
Big numbers of jobs and all of the things that you're building. If you're building, there will be no jobs.
So he went on to say
There
that
goes
even
Amazon. Tesla is holding.
could possibly shield a company from these tariffs. And the list of companies intending to build in the U.S. now is really long,
Nvidia
especially
building
after
that
the chip
flag.
under the Biden administration last year. Nvidia, TSMC, even ASML, Global Foundries, all of these companies have these intentions or plans to build at various degrees of being underway or not. All of them potentially then shielded from the impact of what would be a very significant tariff. As one caveat, one major caveat I would say to flag here is that the statute being used in question here doesn't allow for company-specific exemption. So there's not a way that the administration could easily say 100% tariffs for everybody except for example, Taiwan Semi. They can't do it that way. What they would have to do is find a way to very narrowly target specific products and maybe go chip by chip to find a way to exempt specific companies.
Let's check Nvidia levels.
So there's going to be a lot of creativity, I would say, here, and a lot of reason to watch the wording of this as we get it potentially as soon as later this month, guys.
Well, Megan, looking at the performance of Apple stock over the last 2 days, clearly there was also an expectation of a specific product being.
I said 182.50, right? And you can see how there's support here and VWAP.
We don't know a whole lot.
But there's a wall at 184, so that has to break.
The semiconductor tariff was written. It was really, really broad, much broader than most people expected, and it allowed for the possibility of tariff on any product that even includes semiconductors. So of course, iPhones get caught up in that, as does, almost every product.
I think it's going to turn around.
They're saying that they could possibly impose tariffs on all of that, but I have been told that the administration is unlikely to at least start there, that the tariffs will be more narrowly targeted to begin with and not include those downstream or derivative products. We have seen them show some flexibility on that with sort of the steel, aluminum, copper, and auto tariffs that are in place. There are some exemptions there as well, but the broader parts of the supply chain. So likely to be shielded to start with, but I would say it does maintain that level of uncertainty that they would allow for it to potentially happen in the future, even once they announce the first round of tariffs.
Absolutely. It's not done ever, or until it's done, I guess. Megan, thank you so much.
I would have expected a bigger move from Apple today, but I guess not.
JP Morgan Asset Management Global Market Strategist. JP Morgan Global Economic Research had a really great piece yesterday where they said the sector-specific Section 232 tariffs are likely to have a much bigger impact on the effective tariff rate than country-specific tariffs. And they think it'll settle around 22%. How much of you think that is?
Let's see what's happening here.
And how much of that will be taken?
Anyone that really is working is Amazon,
Companies themselves, and what does that tell you
Google.
about the stock market?
You can see Nvidia, the turnaround that it's trying to hold. Google is trying to hold. With the move we had this morning, it's going to be hard for this to move further from what I'm seeing. Let's put this up. And look at how we're dropping. Bank is just really telling us we can't sustain this. Yeah. It's telling us. Okay, so it's still waiting. It's very choppy. You can see me being very patient with this and just waiting it out. Dash had great earnings, but it's giving it up here. I want to do an SPX, but well, maybe it's not too early. Yeah, I think we are going for it. All right, let's do an SPX called credit. Looking at the 6,400, it looks like that's going to hold up here. Okay, so if I'm looking at a call credit spread, I need to look at the high here where it's been. It's been up here to 64.03, and then it rejected up here, but then it came back down. That was the retest and down. This candle here looks pretty mean, coming down probably to meet that 9 at 53. Okay. Let me redo these fibs. Let's see if it from here. Let me see if I do it from here, how better, if it looks better. Yeah, this lines up more with the level. So let's see if that comes into that 55 level and then bounces. I can see this doing a retest into this and then coming down. Because ES is on a support now, so I will say that about it. Interesting how all these push up keep giving it back. So we're back here. If we hold here, it'd be a good level because it then can push up. When we have these pushes up like this in the morning, it's always healthier for it to kind of circle back, give it back, and then go. So I'm betting that we may have a little bit more downside. That's my probability. Let's see where the yeah, there's the half gap, which we hit, and the whole gap is way down here. If that's possible, we'll see. So I'm going to put an alert here so I can see that next level. If it continues, and then I don't know if it's possible for it to continue way down here. Okay, so that's the play I have for now. If this thing starts coming into that 63.9726 and holds, it's possible that we go up. But if we can't even get there, we're just going to flush further. Okay. We got a little green here on bank, and VIX is getting a little red. Looks like it's building a little bear flag. NQ has not dropped yet, so it definitely is much stronger. And it could be the reason that ES doesn't continue further. There it is. See, it's not even holding the 38. Bang. Bang. So my call credit spreads are up 30%. It's gonna, looks like it's under that 50, coming down here. Nice candle there. There is support here that's coming in 63.85. Give it one more candle. Hi. I'm testing out this YouTube. Sorry, I just saw this. See how this goes. It's experimental. Let's see, Nvidia did come actually held, okay. There's the drop. Can't hold that 23 yet. It's just building the flag. It's so weird though how these two are just not working together. NQ and ES. Come on, drop. Quick money here, 30%. 30% of my small account is a lot, so let's go. And the Qs too already made me money that I swung. Nice little hammer type. But the DMI hasn't turned in either direction. And VIX is kind of hanging there with a flag. If that flag breaks, we're going to drop on VIX. Still under the 9 on under for bank. I'm not overly trying today because I banked yesterday. I've been banking all week. So this is extra if we get it. I want to see if we do start dropping. There it goes. I will add some more puts here. I'll add puts. SPX looks nice. 40%. Okay, see now NQ is starting to kind of get wobbly. Only if ES breaks through this 63.80 will I get puts. That's why I did the credit spread, because I can make a little money there, but I'm not willing to go in with puts yet unless it breaks. Right, the flag broke, but we're getting some red. I have it ready though. What's that? ES? Okay. Alright, I'm getting puts here for SPY. I'm getting for today the 633 puts. So if we can target this, my stops will be up here. 635.23-ish level would be my stop. Let me double check it though with the fibs. The other way. That's about right. That's about 50. You want to be more conservative, 634.94. I'll put it there. Oh. I meant to put it above, yep. This level here. Okay. Let her rip. Oh boy. 63.75. Can it get there? Almost 10% here. There's 10. There, see, it's coming into the other alert that I had. There, oh, there it is. 18%. Bang. I don't know what it is lately. I'm gonna go buy lottery tickets. Money just follows. Here we are. Okay, careful here with the support. Let me see if we get 20. Can we get 20? Can we get an amen? Going once. Going twice. Hit it. Come on. 19.6. There it goes. Amen. 22%. Let's take a trim there. Damn, that's $1,000 right there. Oof. Can we break that 63.75? Oh boy. 26%. Take second trim. 30. Make it 30. Make it 30. Amen. Hallelujah. I'm getting a little green. Ooh, see that flag broke on the VIX. Perfect. Bank really was telling the story because it was down the whole time. Tell me you caught it. Or maybe hold to 11. Oh, I don't know. Can my nerves handle it? I don't know. Ooh, if it breaks that 63.75. Okay, just want to see. I gotta figure out this YouTube thing. I may have to show it so it just shows this screen, but then I want to make sure that it shows all the other ones that I have with trading Thinkorswim. I'm practicing. I'm glad you guys are here. Just give me pointers. Alright, so let's adjust the fibs. I'm going to redo this. Wegovy. I keep saying, who needs Wegovy? Just trade. That'll get you going. Okay, let's see if we can get above this level for the runners. So 634.03, that's a nice candle, but the the DMI did not point up. RSI is a little green. building another flag here. Now we're getting cues following us. Now it wants to be our friend, finally. Can't do both. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe they thought that I'm not on. Doesn't matter. We're together. That's all that matters. Alright, let's see. Back to 10%. Now DMI is starting to get a little something here. VIX is getting that drop. This is just the runner, but let's see, because it's getting kind of to my stop. That's pretty red though for that support here. Oh, that's why Amazon's on up. AWS strikes a deal 1 billion to use a coupon. Oh. I woke up late again. I don't know what it is with this week. I'm just tired. Alright, here we go. Can we drop? Come on, free break. Oh my god. I'll get up and do some push-ups. If you break that 63.75. Let's go. Come on. Do you want to give us some more money? Oh, just drop that level real quick. Just drop it. Oh, yeah, come on. Break it. Break it. Let's go. Everything I like. Ultra processed foods report. Oh, goodness. I guess we have to have celery sticks. That's it. That's our diet. I am. That's the thing. I am taking my vitamins. The more vitamins I take, I think sometimes the sicker I get or the more issues I have. Is that a thing? Maybe I'm allergic to vitamins and that's why. I take a whole bunch. I noticed that I needed vitamin B's, so I took a multi-complex. Okay, I took some off there, 20%. It's starting to bounce. That's a double bottom. We do have that resistance here. I don't know. Let's see what this looks like. Still looks like a bear flag, but it's pointing up. Two little hammers are in Q. Bank is starting to turn a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to close this. Let's see. It still had 10% there. Oh, tell me it breaks now. Don't do it. Do it. So I take the vitamin Bs. I take extra B1 because apparently people that think too much burn a lot of vitamin B1. I think I have to go get some vitamin B3 because I noticed that's low. I have this scanner that checks my vitamin levels, so that's how I know when to take everything, if I'm low in whatever vitamins. So but it just gets annoying because I need to be in Italy. Like I said, when I went on vacation, I was completely fine. Maybe I can afford Italy if I keep trading like this. I can move. All right, so let's see here. So 50% on the SPX. I had the 64, 6405, 50%. I'll take it. I'm not trying to be crazy today with money. I think that's it. Yeah, move to Italy. And D3, yeah, D3 with the K, because it's good for your the plaque or whatever. I think it would be cheaper to live in Italy. Yeah. Once you know where to go and where the locals eat, because going as a tourist, it does get expensive. But not too bad, and I guess it depends on the euro. So I guess Italy, or I love Spain. If I could move to Spain, I'd do it. I gotta figure out how. There's a way I know I can do it to put the chat here on the side. Something I may have to do. Before I take this show live, I gotta figure all this out. Okay. Alright. Oh, it's coming down, huh? Oh, look at that. Ooh, I think you were right to wait till 11:30. Oh, look at that. Uh-oh. Let me see what this looks like. VIX is still holding, and bank is just, it's waving the way down. Oh, it bounced. That's a big level, though. If we break this 63.75, where do we end up? Well, we don't have much further to go. Here, 63.70, and then I suppose we could come down here to the VWAP. Lines up with this supply. 63.64. It may just hold here, though. DMI just turned. For now, it may just hold. We still haven't gotten above that 9. It needs to get above. But you know when we have these big drops that it does a double bottom, triple bottom, and then it goes. It's not ready yet. But it looks like that's what it's trying to do. Look at that. We had 2 legs. 1 and 2. Nice drop. Speaking of pension funds, I need a pension. How many touches? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's time to order food. They do shops now? Wow, and they do couriers? Look at that. No, I don't need all that. I do need a coffee, though. Yeah, see, I think it's now it's ready to go. That's a nice candle. TMI hasn't really turned yet. Another candle above the 9. I would say now it's ready. 1, 2, 3 little hammers on NQ. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Come on. Okay. Should I take another play? Alright, I may do for tomorrow, Spy. And I'm not going to go heavy. That's 634 calls. Where am I here? Or if I could spell for tomorrow, 634. Okay. I'll have my stops at support. I'll take a chance. It's coming back down, isn't it? Do I? I make more than if I don't know. Some of those pensions pay well. I mean, I guess I have to time travel to get the pensions back in the day. Time travel machine. That's my. If I could have a no, if I could have a power, I would teleport. That would be my power. What's your power? If you could do a power. Why is it showing a different areas? If you had a power, which power would it be? Put this here. There's got to be a way to make this easier on me. Yeah, I just have to read up on how to do it. Yeah, there's got to be a way. Delivery. they not able to see? That I was on live? I don't know. Oh, maybe they weren't able to see. As I'm ordering breakfast, don't you love it? I'm not even paying attention. It's gonna make me money because I know that seems to be the way it is. Pick a direction and go with it. Ding. Look at that. It's breaking through. Can't keep you down, can I? Nope. Uh-oh. What happened? You hit something there. What did it hit? It hit the 21. That's it? That's a candle there in the VIX. Right, as long as it doesn't break support, I'm still game. Oh boy. Interesting a bank would ever went above that 9. Uh-oh. I have to cut these puts. Calls. I want the puts. Yep. Give it another candle. Good morning. Hi. Yep, it does, but let's see if it bounces here. Bouncy, bouncy. Come on, as I'm ordering breakfast. Uh-oh, my dog's getting up. You gonna make the market move, Duke? You gonna make it bounce? Show 'em how it's done, Duke. Let's see. I just see it as it's rechecking the support, but I don't like how it's not above that 9. It was here, but then it hit the 21 and back down. That's the only thing now that I don't like. And that support is not there anymore. Oh boy. Come on. Get some liquidity here. Bank. Bank really just did show the way today. That's why I got it out of the calls that I had, the Qs, because look at this, the whole way. I'm like, okay, I'm up. As it's trying to go up, this whole thing is just down, down, down. I was like, okay, I'll take the hint. Yeah, here, when we went up, I'm like, yeah, I don't believe that. They're liars. Trying to take your money. But the fact the bank is still... RSI is blue. So it has to get a bounce, and these calls that I have are for tomorrow. I didn't go heavy, so... But if we start breaking this level... that won't be good. Come on. And I should get him some buttons. He sat down again. I don't know. If we rip through this level... Definitely still have more, but the blue... Oh let's hope it doesn't. Don't do it. Six minutes till 11, so let's see. I'll wait till 11 and then I'll go get my food. We're 5 minutes now. Let's see what this does. Who's waiting for my order? Can't do it, can it? You can't do it. Where am I here? I think it's really... Yep, absolutely did show the way down today. Oh, let me see. One second here, W. Walmart is dropping, isn't it? Forgot that I had Walmart. Alright, let's see here. Is it done going down? Alright, for next week I had Walmart 105 next week. There's still people entering this Walmart. Okay, so let's see if it's still holding here. Alright, so there's some support here. I'm holding on to my calls because I have until tomorrow. It's got to bounce somewhere, and I can always add more, and I didn't go heavy on purpose because of the level. But bank is really not helping us here. Let me see the other. Let me see the other screens that I have. No, it's not that one. I mean, there is support here lower down, isn't there? On the 15-minute. Let me get rid of that. Can't see below, Eric. Where's the fibs? Let me get rid of it because I can't see. I can't see. Oh, Bostic.
Something the Fed is very concerned about with these tariffs out there. They rose for the 1-year level or the 1-year term and for the 5-year horizon, stable at 3 years. Here are the numbers. Up a tick to 3.1%, kind of remaining sort of in the elevated range. 3 years unchanged, about where it's been. And then a pretty decent tick up there on the 5-year, which is the one the Fed is most concerned about, 2.9%.
We do have support here.
Expectations, though, for gas prices, medical care, college and rent all actually declined. And unemployment expectations dropped 2.3 percentage points. That's the lowest reading we've had since January 2025, so less concern out there. But paradoxically, more concerned about job loss and less confidence, or more concerned about finding a job. It grew, and people are more confident about that. So a lot of push can pull you in this thing. Let's take a look at the expectations. Almost fully priced in for September for a rate cut. October sort of priced in, and December's been the swing factor, folks. 51% probability there. We'll watch and listen to see this talk about Waller and others, whether there's any impact there.
And Steve, what do you make of the headline suggesting that Waller is in a front runner to become Fed chair?
We did go up pretty fast. That's why I think it was healthy too that we come down. In order for us to keep pushing up, we have to come back down to keep pushing up. We really do. But this is what I'm looking at now. We do have support. We're right at the 50 on the 4-hour, but if that breaks, 632 is our support.
The Fed watchers, investors, fixed income folks who would be very happy with Chris Waller. He's a research director at the Fed.
631 here. So there's support. It could fall, but not too much more. From what I see. Yeah. Yeah.
Steve, thanks. Steve Liesman bringing us some news. For more on these inflation headlines and what they might mean for markets, let's bring in PNC Asset Management Chief Investment Strategist Yogi Bob.
I am live. If I could spell, I am live.
You do think the market gets supported if and when we get a rate cut, maybe this year, yes?
I think so. I think that's an important point. The market support right now is the expectation of the Fed's going to cut rates at this point multiple times what the market's expecting. That's one of the most important pillars now as the market's trying to look past what might be choppy data both on prices
PCE or CPI over a matter of months? Chop?
Well, it's an interesting point, and the market does want to look past the numbers. It's important to see down momentum not build in the economy, and it's important to see some of the momentum in prices not gather steam. So I think if we see individual bumps up in prices in certain areas, the market's going to look past that. The market's shown already that it's somewhat immune to minor
It
distortions.
really is coming. I don't know if this breaks is not good, but it's really trying to hold. Okay, come on, VIX, come on down. Bank is just being. Look at how blue this is. Come on. Come on. Hold. Hold the line. Look at how we're on right at the 200 on the NQ. It's holding, but if we don't hold there, we come down to this down here. That's on the that was the 5 minute that I was looking at. Let's see, in the 5 minute here. It's on the half gap, I mean the whole gap here. It's trying to hold that level. So the 50 is a little bit lower, 63.60. And we're right at the 21 on the 4 hour. That's why I think we're going to hold. But if we rip through it, I salute you for holding this whole time. Walmart's starting to turn around. And that's something. Shop held up better than Walmart. But there's something going on with Walmart with all this open interest and volume. I don't know what's going on with Walmart. I know the earnings, I think, but something about next week. Yeah, 105, they're really tagging it. So it's 11:08, and this is still in the same games. All right, I'll leave it alone. I think that's all. I'm gonna keep my calls in unless we really start ripping further down. Let me put a stop. That RSI is just way down here. This is starting to curve a little bit. Okay. No worries. Alright, so I'm going to go get my food. I'll keep an eye on this. Hopefully, yeah, I see the support coming in again, but I did see it up here also, and it broke. But this one looks a little bit redder. But it's still coming down to test it. Oh, look, if I put my finger here, it moves screens? Does it? Oh, that's interesting. Uh-oh, I hear music outside. I wonder if that's the delivery. Yeah, it's the delivery. All right, let me hop off. I'll be on tomorrow. Talk soon.